Welcome back. In part 2 of experimental Collagraph, I'm going to show you how I added different colours to the previously created Collagraph. I hope you enjoy the video. What I'm going to start with is raw umber and Akua ink. So I'm planning to do raw umber sort of a little bit like here. Okay, my next colour will be a mixture of carbon black, I've only got a liquid pigment in phthalo blue. I need to get some more inks, but I've done this before. It works quite well. Right, so the top part, I'm gonna see how just the phthalo blue works out. Now I'd like to see some distinction of colours, so I'm going to wipe the ink off, quite careful not to mix up some of the colours. So like here, for example, I'm going to try to protect this part here when I use my Scrim. Here we go. Cool. I think I am ready for a bit of polish. Okay, I'm ready to print. Here's my plate. I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I have just bought some Khadi paper and I'm really excited to use it. It's an Indian printing paper, and the reason why I love it so much is because he's got those gorgeous rough edges, so you could actually frame it without being restricted by the horrible white borders fear of getting them dirty. So it's basically identical size to my print, which probably should actually, the plate should probably be bigger, to be fair. I'm not really sure if it's going to work out, but anyway. Yeah, the plate should be bigger than the paper. The colours are really subtle, but very sweet. I like them. Okay, in this part we're going to do a viscosity print. So what I'm going to start with is just having a black Akua ink. I'm not using it in a consistency that it comes out of the pot. I'm going to thicken it slightly. So I have a Akua special thickener to go with my carbon black. The Akua thickener is called Magi Mix. Okay, so that's the first part. The second part is I'm going to go for a slightly runnier paint. I'm going to go for a couple of runny colours actually. So I'm going to use umber and red straight out of the tubs, and I'm going to perhaps sort of mix them up a little bit. Use a couple of different rollers. They both, as you can see, the Scarlet Red they're both quite runny. And that's fine. And let's see what happens if I mix up the amber with a bit of yellow. Now, yellow is a bit thicker, but I could use the blending medium. Perhaps make my red a bit more exciting. That's a bit more like it. I like it more. And just to make sure that it's loose enough, I'm going to add some blending medium as well. They will be the inks that I will be using first, as they will then reject the thicker ink that I will roll over. Bit of red. Okay, so I've got my runny inks done, and what I'm gonna do now is go in with the yellow, quite thick yellow. So let's try that out. Hopefully, so this super stiff ink should be rejected by the very runny ink that I began with. Feeling my press was a bit too tight. Oh, I honestly do not know what to expect. A little bit nervous because my plate is, ooh, I don't hate it. I can see the colours, the yellow sort of has definitely been rejected here. It's interesting. Yeah, it's rather fun. So you can see the red has ended up being quite light. I have mixed it with yellow. Perhaps I should have just left it as red, as sort of scarlet red. I've mixed the colours because I was worried about the colours being too strong, but yeah, I have some really fun effects coming through. Yeah, very interesting. Okay, so now I'm going to do entirely different viscosity printing. I'm just going to do a viscosity print on a Perspex sheet. So I'm going to use it to create a viscosity print on top of my design. So here is my very thick ink going in. And the true definitely holds for the ink getting rejected. And we're just going to print it like we did the very first time doing the proof print. All right, well, the plate hasn't seemed to deteriorate too much. Quite happy with the quality of the print still. That's excellent news. Well, I have to say, I like it a lot more than the other print. Quite cool, and you can really see how the ink got rejected in this part. Okay, I'm going to do this a Chine colle way, and I've got some Chine colle papers already with glue on them, and the glue is on this side because I'm expecting a wetted paper to go on top.
Oh, you camper!
Yeah, this is rather fun.